Welcome back, my long-lasting companions, to another video of Let's Play Baldur's Gate Luther Edition in the evil side of things. A video that when some catastrophic event wipes out all of the world's media and all of humanity's history is gone, this video will not be missed. You'll notice we're paused today, and that's because I loaded the game and immediately... It's never good when you load a save file and it says Flaming Fist Battle Wizard protected from normal missiles. That's a recipe for a bad time. So we're gonna keep the game paused for a moment and figure out what direction we want to move in before actually progressing forward. Let's make sure that our character's spells are in order. We don't need resist petrification anymore, especially because we're not gonna go do the tower with the demon. I think maybe one sleep spell and another blindness spell. No, sleep is useless these days. Let's just go with identification. Just kidding, Edwin can't identify things. He's the world's smartest mage and he doesn't know what's up. He couldn't tell you what that shiny rock is. What it actually is. Just pretend like he knows. Anyway, I think we're headed to the gate, aren't we? If I can find the journal key. Life continues to be quite a challenge. Ah, that's right. Yeah. To the gate! I think. Unless there was some errand that I was going to do that I ended up forgetting between the last time I've recorded and now. We'll just pretend like there wasn't. Hopefully nothing comes and murders us. You know, it's a real pity. I was kind of planning on doing this big crazy run at the end of the game where we like go in and murder everyone all up and down the Sword Coast. Like we kill everyone in Gullykin, kill everyone in Nashkel, can't kill anybody in Candlekeep, but they're probably mostly dead because they got killed by doppelgangers anyway. But no, Quile will leave if we do that, so we don't get to do that. Instead, we get to go to the Flaming Fist Castle and try to clear our name, because this is totally what villains would do, right? Oh, this lady. Such insolence! His popularity may be soaring, but I'll not cast a vote for a lout such as he. The nerve of the man. Off with you. Do not care for your upper-class whining. If I were not already incensed at Servok, I would stop to tear a strip off you too. As it is, I must speak with the Grand Dukes about Servok's conduct. Imagine, he secures himself as the leader of the Iron Throne and then all but destroys its mercantile credibility by practically sacking it. He may be bolstering the city with its assets, but it's still unprofessional. Something strange is going on at that Iron Throne building, I tell you. I know their previous leadership was killed, but those members remaining would never let such treatment come to pass. Not willingly, anyway. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of NPCs very firmly trying to direct us into one direction or another. I think... Don't these Flaming Fist guys just let us go straight to the stronghold? Halt and hold! You stand accused of murder most foul. You will lay down your arms and come with us by order of Angelo Dosen. You will be killed, or you... Wait. Or by order. It's a pretty crucial... It's not a conjunction, is it? Is it or a conjunction? Hold on. If and but... No. Particle. Maybe. I don't know what that is. Pretty critical word. Or by order of Angela Dawson, you will be killed where you stand. Such is his order, and I cannot alter it. It is your choice. Is there no other option? Perhaps I could enhance your wage? Though the same may not be said of our current leadership, the Flaming Fists value honor, and are beyond your foolish attempts at bribery. Orders are orders. You will lay down your arms or lay down your life. You decide. Frustratingly, you get really railroaded at the end of the game here. You have to, like, there's no, you know, we'll cleave you limb from limb, you law-abiding do-gooder, response. So I guess we'll go with this one. I am innocent, and I shall not submit myself to the judgment of this Angelo. Scar is your proper superior. That doesn't sound like Luther. I need to get back into the Luther mode. How would he say that? I'm innocent, and I shall not submit myself to the judgment of this Angelo. Scar is your proper superior. That may be so, but Scar is dead. Oh crap, Scar is dead. And Angelo is his proper replacement. We in the ranks have no other choice but to obey his orders, suspect though they may be. You must decide, submit it and face judgment, or fight here and die. I have no choice, but you do. You know, this is actually quite a reasonable Flaming Fist enforcer. It's a pity we're evil. You can see the game developers desperately trying to warn the player here, because the evil response, or the resistance response, is, I will fight you then, though such a conflict can only hurt my reputation in the eyes of the people. Why would we say it like that? The reason we say it like that is because if you kill any of the Flaming Fist members, even though you're innocent, you still lose reputation, in which case we would lose Quile, and so I'm afraid we're gonna have to go with him. I have no wish to fight you. I'm no murderer, and I welcome the chance to prove it. A wise decision. You will have a fair chance to defend yourself, regardless of how convinced of your guilt Angelo is. This way. You are wrong, sir. I don't think Angelo gives a rat's ass about us. Oh, I said that wrong. I meant to say an at's razz. I guess we'll just, I think we'll just leave. No, because if we leave, all the guards are gonna fight us there. Alright, Angelo, go ahead, kill one of our party members. Why isn't he talking to us?
I serve the Flaming Fist!
Commander Angelo Dawson, these are the ones wanted for murder of the Iron Throne leaders.
These are the infamous murderers, finally brought to justice.
I am Angelo, a commander of the Flaming Fist. I will be your judge, jury, and executioner. Please pardon the cliché. Laugh now, Angelo. When your arms and legs are severed and you're lying on the ground crying like a little baby, well, then we'll see who has the last laugh. Right. Guards taking these imbeciles away. Are you kidding me? You can avoid Angelo killing somebody just by, like, outright threatening to dismember him? Are we getting off scot-free here? I think we are. We had so much trouble with this in the good playthrough. Apparently you just threaten to murder the guy and he gets cold feet. That's fantastic. Alright, well.
Thank God, and will not go lightly. Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther?
Somebody left our door open, so we'll just give a quick chat with Neb.
Gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Hey, you! I wonder how you got out of your cell. Did someone leave it open? Or perhaps you managed to pinch my key? Oh, no, you haven't. So, are you the group that's wanted for murder on 3 different counts? Don't try to deny it. I know it's you. Well, my name's Neb. So why are you in prison, Neb? I killed some little street urchins. They're such a clutter to the city, you know. They scream good, too, especially the little girls. So, Neb, do you, know what's been going on in the city lately? Oh yeah, lots of stuff. You know about Duke Elton, don't you? He's been diseased. That's why Angelo's in charge now. He would have been Scar, but he went out and got assassinated. Yeah, the city's gone downhill over the last week. Too bad.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
You're getting impatient in here, are ye?
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
I've got a way out of here, you know. Hidden it well, haven't I? Search all you want and you won't find it.
Gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Heh, good thing old Neb decided to mix a little bit of illusion craft with this thievery, eh? Sure. I'll tell you what. Murder to murder now. Monster to monster. Are you wanting out? Please, we'll do whatever it takes. It's very important that we get out of here. Sure. Everyone's wanting out. But does the world really want us out? Maybe it's safer if we all just stay in here. Monster to monster now. Murder to murder. How many little children passed away at old Neb's hands? Not 1, not 2, neither 4 nor 7, nor 12 nor 21, but the next one in the sequence. Oh gosh, don't make me do math. I think these are prime numbers. Because 1 can only be divided by itself and 1. 2 can only be divided by itself and 1. 4 can be divided by 4, but 4 could be divided by 2. 1, 2, 4, 7. It's just adding 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 6 is... But 12 plus 6 is 18, not 20. 7 plus 5 is 12, right? Yeah, but why does it go to... Wait, nor 7, nor 12, nor 20, but the next one. 1, 2, 4, 7... 1, 2... 1, 2, or rather 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. I missed something here. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. But it jumps from 3 to 5. So I think we're only adding prime numbers to it. Because it skipped 4, didn't it? 4. I'm terrible at math. Alright. 7 plus 5. So 12. But 12 plus 8? 8 isn't prime. So what's the differences? We've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Didn't think we were gonna have a math puzzle today, did you? Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Oh, it's just adding. It's easy when you write it down. I don't know if you can see that. So it's just adding the previous 2 numbers to itself. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So you add 1 to 1, which gets you 2. 2 plus 1 and 0. That doesn't make sense, but I'm almost sure. The way I explained it doesn't make sense, but I'm almost sure that's how it works. So you've got 1, 2, and then you add 1 and 2 together and get 3, which you add to 4 to get 7, and then you have 2 and 4. No, that doesn't work. No, wait, 2 and 3. Yeah, you add 2 and 3 together to get 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 5 plus 8... No, it doesn't work, because 5 plus 8 is... No, wait, that's our answer. 5 plus 8 is 13, so we need to add 13 to 20. So it's 33, right? I ask as if you're probably sitting there going, I don't know, you sound like a crazy person. Alright, let's try 33. Let's see if 33 is an option. 38, 26, 18, 41, 33. Here we go. You kill 33 children, Neb. May the gods and all their solars wreak their vengeance. Let the solars come, and I shall kill them too. In a world without justice, the gods are little more than a divine puppet show. Come, the tunnel's through the wall here, and it's time we cut ourselves free from this confining womb. Alright, well,
Save your thanks.
we made our way out.
Hey, this is a trusting fellow.
We're just gonna have to very quietly exit the... Nope, there. Flaming Fist. That's fine. What is screen transition? The fools don't know what to do past a loading zone. The Flaming Fist's only out weakness. Oh, that's right, we're evil. We don't have potions. Well, that's annoying. Does Edwin have any Larlock's minor drains? No, I was gonna like steal some health from this Flaming Fist guy, but I guess not. Come on, Edwin, move it. Move those dodgy mage legs of yours.
Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther?
Okay, so that wasn't terribly useful. I suppose we could go back to the Iron Throne headquarters since everyone and their mother is telling us to go there. We could also just completely ignore the the Iron Throne headquarters and what? Go straight to Duke Elton, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we just do that? Let's just go straight to Duke Elton. That makes sense. I always go the wrong way. Let's just sleep in town. I love this. This Flaming Fist guy is gonna wake us up and then leave, even though we're wanted for murder. We just broke out of the compound. I think there's a... I did not hear the voice prompt. Hello, hello. I don't suppose you'd be interested in a few trinkets? A coin or two for my finely crafted wares? I thought not. The iron shortage wanes, but even so, the customers do not come back quite yet. Who can blame them, though? They are afraid, and they see that the merchants are still without wares. Who believes that an iron shortage has ended, when they still cannot hold a new blade in their hands? I blame the Iron Throne, I do. Many others do as well. Why do you blame them? What have they done? Nothing direct, I suppose, though the impact is still harsh. Since Sarevok assumed control, they have ceased most business transactions and frozen most of their assets. They were major importers, and without their active help it will be much longer before the average citizen feels that the crisis is over. It would seem that Sarevok is going to use the Iron Throne to fuel his harsh stance on Om, and thus his bid for the position of Grand Duke. The fact that he is crippling a large merchant house seems inconsequential to him. I cannot imagine a sane businessman following such directives. Something's very odd at the Iron Throne building indeed. Did you get it? The DM is really trying to tell us to go over to the Iron Throne. I hate this stupid pocket. Alright, we'll go this way. And then we'll go... Nope, that's fine. I actually wanted to go this way. There we go. The Blushing Mermaid. Is this also... Wait. Isn't there an inn nearby that we can extort money from someone? Is it the... It's the something Blade and Stars, isn't it? It's not the Splurging Sturgeon. I don't think so, anyway. Maybe it's back in the last chapter. Can we go back? Maybe? Extort! What's the word when you... Hostage! No. Bribe or... No, alright. I'm pretty sure it's the Blade and Stars, though. Which I don't think is here. Can it just... this way, maybe? Thieves Guild, Sorcerer's Sundries... No. This is just a place of silliness. Of no use to mortal men like ourselves. Or women, I don't discriminate. Blade and Stars, here we go. Pretty sure that's where we need to go. You look funny, Mr. Commoner. I hope they have enough troops amidst the Flaming Fist. It's going to be a long war if Om continues its attacks. Om hasn't attacked. Why would the Flaming Fist be short on members? Many have been sent out of the city to protect Bergos. I imagine that most of the rest will follow, especially when Sarevok declares war on Om. It will be good to take the fight to their soil for a change. Serves them right for their dishonorable tactics to date. I bet Sarevok doesn't wait long after his coronation to evade. Serves them right.
Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther? Hey, this is a trusting fellow.
Yeah, these guys. Hey, Elkhart, you got our money?
Picking your nose.
Uh-oh. You foolish little prigs. You've become way too predictable. Hey, they're all here, ripe for the slaughter. Holy crap.
Save your thanks.
Oops.
And will not go lightly.
I guess we'll just leave.
And will not go lightly.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I wonder if we can kill these guys without losing reputation. Probably not, unfortunately. I think we're just gonna screen transition to get out of here. Admittedly, though, that was pretty funny. So I guess you can't continually extort. Extort! That was the word I was looking for. You can't continually extort, what? Extort Ski's family for money. Aye, would you like a penny for a tale of murder and deceit? 10 gold it be, and worth each one. Before I lay my money down, tell me the victim's name, and where it be fact or fiction. Fair enough. The victim's name be a good man Scar, the Flaming Fist, and may tale be as true as rain and strange as ice. Strange as ice? Ice isn't that strange. Are you willing now to lay down your 10 gold? If Scar lies dead, it is best I hear the tale. Here's the money, my friend. Pray you tell it true. Heh, Scar it was, second in command of that noble Flaming Fist, and on a night dark street it happened. The rain 'twas spattering against the window's glassy panes and soaking up through me boot wraps, giving me the chill. A cunning cutthroat rushed on by, and man cut the straps of his travel purse with a blood-sharp knife before turning down the alley. Aye, good man Scar. He chased the culprit there into the dark as I came stumbling through the puddles to his aid. But that petty cut purse, he weren't the rugged wife that he appeared to be. Nay, he was a silver-skinned changeling, he were, and with his dagger claws he gored the good man through the eyes. Then he slit his neck so vicious just to leave him bleeding in the rain. My proffered, ye ask? Preferred? 'Twas as quickly withdrawn as rashly granted, and I hid there in the shadows as the mirror fiend assumed the new form to saunter, bloody-handed, into the darkling night. My aid comes in that I am here to tell the truth of the good man's passing to any listener that can spare the coin. 'Tis enough, I figure, and I doubt he'd disagree. Well, we only have one option here. The mirror fiend you speak of is known as a doppelganger. I've encountered more than one of late, all in the higher of the Iron Throne. Do you know of any reason why the Iron Throne would want Scar dead? The Iron Throne, is it? Well, this lies outside me simple telling, but it may enrich it yet. Duke Elton lies sick within the compound of the Flaming Fist, so good man Scar had filled the former's office as their leader. Angelo, a link below the good man in the chain, had the most to gain by killing, and it's as he who... It's... this guy's dialogue. It's he who I'd suspected, but the Iron Throne I couldn't say. If he thinks there be some truth to it, ye should investigate either the compound of the Fist or the Tower of the Throne, for therein would lie your answers.
Hey, friend.
I just came here to sleep.
Thank God.
But at least we got the story on what killed Scar. So doppelganger. Doppelganger
The mighty strength of Luther.
decided to put his claws through Scar's brain.
Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther?
Which doesn't sound like a particularly pleasant way to go. Anyway, we'll take the dwarf's offer or advice up, and we'll just go raid the compound.
The mighty strength of Luther.
Trying as hard as we can not to kill any of these NPCs, which is super frustrating. We're gonna have to, because we're running in the Baldur's Gate 2 engine, we're gonna have to draw these NPCs away from everything, or rather, away from the door. Because if we go through the door while they're near us, they'll follow us, and I believe we've got a fight we need to do in the compound. We might actually just leave Eldoth out here.
Save your thanks and will not go lightly.
There we go, this view is a little better. Yeah, if they're both just gonna chase Eldoth... Sorry, Eldoth, you're on your own. We'll just go into the... Oops. Can't afford too many of those, though. We'll swap him over to his scimitar so he doesn't get a penalty to AC. And we'll just scoot everyone else into the compound while Eldoth runs around in a circle out here. Hey, get into the compound.
This is a trusting fellow.
Alright.
And will not go lightly.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
What foolishness is this? Are you trying to storm the Flaming Fist compound? Apparently I can't do Australian today. You'll find no friends here, Luther of Gladstone. Angelo now commands the Flaming Fist. Friends of Duke Elton can only expect death from Angelo's new order. To arms! To arms! Luther of Gladstone and cohorts have broken into the compound.
Save your thanks and will not go
Alright.
lightly.
You're so dumb.
Well, Eldoth will continue to be a distraction. We're gonna need to win this fight in the compound. Looks like we've got Benji, 2 mercenaries, 3 mercenaries. Luther will distract Benji, as will Kagan here. Ski will back off. Might be an okay time to summon a skeleton. Edwin will back off and then drop. Do we have glitter dust? No. Oh my goodness, they're casting spells! Well, we can no longer afford to be subtle anymore. You know, hopefully this spell doesn't kill any innocents, because I don't think we can afford to lose any more reputation with Quile. Otherwise, we're gonna just kind of fireball and hope for the best. I can not believe we save-versed all of those what I assume were hold person spells. Hold person 3 times on Luther. Luther, save verse spell, save verse spell, save verse spell. And Kagan, save verse spell. And the fireball did not kill any innocent people. It's all coming up green today.
Thank God. That would of course be neat.
Looks like Quile's still in the process of summoning that skeleton. Benji's dead. We don't really need to... Oh boy, we ticked everyone off over here though. Benji's dead, we don't need to focus on him anymore, but we certainly want to shut down these spellcasters ASAP. Might even be worth it to drop yet another fireball, even on our own guys, just to make sure that that they don't get that cast off.
Save your thanks.
I think we're gonna pull the fighters back. Oh, Luther has been held, but the double fireball makes short work of the rest of the mercenaries. I think we're good, surprisingly. It's amazing what 3 spells that deal 6d6 to an area will do, huh? Hard to argue. We did kind of nuke the front line, but hashtag worth.
You grunted?
Do people still use hashtags? Probably not. Oh, you know what? I just totally okay, good. I completely forgot about Eldoth, but apparently he's fine out here. I think he's deserved a break. We'll just stick him in the corner.
I don't want to talk.
Can I help you?
You're so dumb.
What do you need?
Who got aided?
Someone else.
Luther was. Why is it not showing up? I thought... Don't they get a status effect that says aid or something?
Right here.
No, I guess I don't. We were very fortunate, though. Eventually, Luther succumbed to the second wave of hold person spells, but managed to resist the first one, which I think was really what cemented our victory. Looks like a Delos. Prepare to die, Delos. Does Luther have a fist? Apparently we don't have a piece of equipment in that slot.
That would of course be me.
Delos, I don't think you're gonna win this fight. You can surrender now if you wanted to. No? Alright. None of these Flaming Fist people have anything
He is
good.
a trusting fellow.
Go up this extremely tiny staircase.
Every crime must be punished.
Oh boy.
I need an L.
You there? Shh! Don't make me too much noise. My name's Kent, and I want to talk to you. Another Flaming Fist? Get out of my way before I kill you. Idiots!
And will not go lightly.
Oh, hey. It's Rashad! Huh? Who are you? What are you doing here? We're not sure why we're here. Stupid primates, it was your last mistake to come here. Gods, let us see how your vaunted skills performs against one who was born an assassin. A greater doppelganger. Well, I hate to say it, but we've already killed a greater doppelganger before.
Can I help you? I have a headache. Can I?
Although, unfortunately, our front line is like right in front of him for some reason. Or our back line is right in front of him. We'll reposition. I guess he's just going to stay there. Managed to get a quick save. What's going on? Wonder if we drop horror. No. We don't want to get too close because we don't want him to see us. No. There's gotta be something funny we can do here. How about
I mean, SMART.
we could throw a glyph of warding into that room. Oh no, we hit Duke Elton. A good thing though, Duke Elton apparently saved for a spell. The doppelganger takes 11 damage. Surely we can do more of that kind of thing. What if we throw a fireball in there? Oops. What did we do? We casted oh gosh! We lost 2 party members. What actually happened? We cast Fireball, Greater Doppelganger took 12 damage, Duke Elton took 12 damage and died. That apparently ruined our reputation. Good thing we saved. Alright, we'll just do this the boring way. We'll just haste the party and chant, and it'll probably be fine.
Thank God. Who can resist?
Alright, punks. Or punk, singular.
I don't want to talk.
Greater Doppelganger really isn't too threatening on their own, are they? I think it's mostly because their AC isn't terribly high. They can deal quite a bit of damage, you see there. I mean, Luther was already kind of at half health, but still, that was a pretty meaty hit. Certainly wouldn't want the Doppelganger focusing on the back line. Looks like he has morale failure, though. Can you command a Doppelganger? No, not a greater one.
Thank God. That would of course be me.
Wow, we cannot get this guy. Edwin is blocking the path. When your mage is blocking the path, fearless of actually being injured. Uh-oh. But if somebody breathes on... Oh, okay, there we go. 22 damage from Luther.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Oh, I am again, and you're dead. That creature has kept me helpless for too long. Perhaps if I hadn't been incapacitated, I might have been able to prevent Scar's death. Angelo will soon hear of my recovery. It is important that you take me away from here. I'm sure Angelo won't want me coherent and among the living. Take me to the Harbor Master's building. The Harbor Master is a good friend of mine. I can rest there until I'm fully recovered. Take this letter. I managed to filch it off Rashad when he was caring for me. From what I read of it, it seems that Saravak has dire plans for the city. I fear for the lives of my fellow dukes, Leah and Belt. If they were to die, Saravak would take over the city. You must find Slythe and Kristen and stop them. Hurry, we must make haste. Slythe and Kristen, huh? Duke Elton's body. Old man only weighs 100 pounds. The letter he gave us says, Kriska, I must commend you for a job well done. Without your careful ministrations, Elton would have remained my most potent foe. I must now ask for another favor. Some of your brethren are gathering at the sewer entrance to the palace. They are preparing to assassinate Grand Duchess Leah Jonath and Grand Duke Belt. I need you to assist them in their efforts, for you are the craftiest of your kind. This is the moment I have long waited for, as I hope you have as well. The bloodshed that will result when I declare war on Om will be most glorious. Meet Kristen and Slythe at the Undercellar. They are my best assassins. There are many access points to the Undercellar through the sewers. Sewers!
Thank God.
Well, there are probably more pleasant places to go. Alternatively, we could just go to the Blushing Mermaid, since there's an entrance to the Undercellar there. Alright, well, Kristen and Slythe are indeed some pretty powerful assassins. We'll need to be prepped.
This is a trusting fellow.
Oh boy, not this again. We'll need to be prepped when we go fight them. Because even though there's just 2 of them, they are quite the team. At any rate, though, what did the letter say? Is there anything interesting we can analyze? We're kind of just climbing up the food chain as far as, like, Saravak's lackeys go. Apparently now we're going to be facing off against his 2 best assassins. Oh, come on. Why'd you put us down here? Doesn't even make sense.
Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther?
No. Get out of the way, Commoner. Nope. Luther of Gladstone, where have you been? What do you want? There's trouble in the fist, Luther of Gladstone, big trouble. Duke Elton's fallen sick and Scar was killed, supposedly in a simple robbery, but I have my doubts. It's all Angelo, he's making a power grab, taking control of the fist, and with Scar out of the way, there's nothing to stop him. I've seen him paying visits to the Iron Throne too, and I don't like it one bit. There are some of us that are still loyal to Elton, and lucky you, I happen to be one of them. Please, for your sake and ours, keep your head down. If you get the chance, sniff around the Iron Throne's base. If you could find a way to talk to Duke Elton, even better, but they are keeping him in the middle of the Flaming Fist headquarters. Damn it, Angelo will pay dearly for this, and I hope it's soon. Oh, apparently that guy didn't want to kill us. Who the heck was Sorrel? Should we know who Sorrel is? Did we have an encounter with him in a previous adventure? I don't remember a Sorrel. Lucky for us, he's loyal to Elton. Lucky for him, we're like too busy to murder him.
Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Well, now that we're all rested and feeling toasty... Oh, wait a minute, what was I saying? We can actually just go to the Undercellar here. So the Undercellar is indeed the scandalous location that we wandered about previously whilst I was lost. Was that this file? It was! Look, it's all explored.
Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther?
Okay, we're gonna want to set up for this fight. Again, this can be kind of a tricky fight. There's also a lot of innocents around, which means fireball's kind of out of the question. Unless we get extremely lucky and they all leave. Oh! Whoop! Duke Elton's body. He's been carrying this guy around. Will Kristen and Slythe even appear if we have Duke Elton's body? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we should just really quickly check. I'm gonna quick save if they're not here.
He is a trusting fellow.
Look at Chris.
Oh, nope, they're here. Alright, we'll read what they say in just a bit. Okay.
Can I help?
Let's prep. Summoning a skeleton is generally a good idea. Edwin has like no prep spells. Technically he can mirror image, but that doesn't help the party. I suppose Eldoth can technically cast Detect Invisibility. That might be useful against Slythe.
Broke a nail.
Ski is kind of useless as usual. Yeah, okay, I guess it's just gonna be Mirror Image, Haste, Skeleton, and Chant.
Thank God. That would, of course,
We'll pull the skeleton up front. Alright, let's do this. Whoa, Luther, slow down.
The mighty strength of Luther. Thank God. That would, of course, be me.
Alright, we'll have Luther. Where's our skeleton? Skeleton, get up there. Well, dear. What have we here? Blade fodder? I don't know, Slythe. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. Ooh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does. And she's so pretty that she makes herself all invisible, so you guys don't give her hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Slythe, baby, you tell him, honey. Oh, baby, you know me. You know you're Slythe. Hey, you, don't you go watching us go all mushy, all right? It ain't none of your business. What's that you whispering, sweetheart? Hey now, my girl Kristen tells me that yous all have a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sure is a shame about Entar Silvershield, isn't it? One down and two to go. Poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they had all died together? Bah, Kristen, don't give it all away like that now. It's on. What do they call it again? The Silver Bladder? Ah, enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyhow. I ain't cut out for it. We'll kill 'em now and do the Dukes after lunch, like Servok said us to. Cannot do that voice for long. I love you for your mind, Slythe. Alright, so we're gonna need to focus on Slythe. We'll have somebody cast Detect Invisibility. Eldoth. Eldoth will cast Detect Invisibility. Hopefully that reaches from here. Maybe he needs to get a little closer.
Again, you disturb me.
We could try to blind Slythe. That doesn't seem like necessarily the worst idea.
Thank God.
Might also completely whiff, so we'll find out. Yeah, right off the bat. This is why these guys are dangerous. Right off the bat, Luther takes 24 damage. On a 13! That's not exactly a high roll. Luther's still getting hit. We're gonna need to pull Luther back. Or just anywhere but here right now.
You're so dull.
This is probably as close as we want Eldoth, so we'll have him begin to cast Detect Invisibility. Luther will run Slythe around a couple times. Blind, I don't think even affected. No. Slythe save versed that. We did Detect Invisibility. We got a single hit on Slythe. 14 from Kagan. From the throwing axe. +2. That's pretty good. Skeleton will buy us a little bit of time. There's Kristen. So Eldoth, for the first time ever, casts a spell, and it is actually useful. Wand of Frost is pretty safe. We should probably, well, we can't really Wand of Frost Kristen because she has the mirror images. We'll Wand of Frost Slythe. And we'll have both our mages dump magic missiles on Kristen to hopefully get rid of that mirror image to follow up for a strong attack afterwards. We'll have Luther focus on Kristen. Okay, mirror images look like they're down. Our skeleton is not going to last much longer. However, Kagan's still really just hammering Slythe here. What is he rolling? Only a 5? My goodness! How low is Slythe's AC? It has to be extremely low. Anyway, given that Slythe's AC is apparently straight up garbage, we'll just have the back row use their ranged attacks, finish him off, whilst Luther continues to attack Kristen. Looks like she might be casting Entangle or something like that. Oh boy. The skeleton goes out. No, it's not Entangle, it's Minor Globe of Invulnerability, which is pretty funny because the magic missile spell we just cast is going to be dissipated by the globe.
And will not go lightly.
Slythe is almost dead. We will have the backline turn and focus on Kristen. Kagan will focus on Slythe since I think one more axe and Slythe is probably dead. Hopefully the back row will disrupt whatever spell Kristen's casting. It doesn't look like the case. We're going to run away from whatever this is. Indeed, Slythe goes down from the final axe from Kagan. And I don't know what this spell is, and it makes me nervous. Oh, it was only Dispel Magic. That's not that scary.
Here goes nothing.
And Slythe is down. Or Kristen, rather. So yeah, both of those guys, especially Slythe, they hit pretty darn hard. But, as we found, their AC is super low.
Why?
So they hit hard, but they also get hit hard. I have a ton of magic stuff. An invitation. This is an invitation to the inauguration of the newest Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. It will be held at the Ducal Palace. Present this invitation to the guard at the gate, and you will be allowed entrance. This looks to be an important note, one that you should hold on to. A letter to Slythe. The time to strike is now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate. But insinuate meant to imply. This must be a use of insinuate that I'm not familiar with. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I have finished my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you, and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your... Alright. Make sure you keep a leash on your little honk-honk of a wife. An invitation to the party is included with this note. Servok is the author. This looks also to be an important note, one that you should hold on to. Apparently this one isn't important though, so we'll just get rid of it. We're still carrying around the body of Duke Elton. Bunch of magic here. Fire arrow. Go to Quile. We don't care about non-detection. Skull trap. Apparently going to Edwin. Nobody cares about vampiric touch. Protection from missiles is pointless. Monster summoning can be fun. Short sword. A fancy short sword. Short sword. Whoa! +3? That's pretty high. Short sword of backstabbing. The Shadow's Blade. Oh, that's the whole title. That's a pretty lengthy title. The Short Sword of Backstabbing. The Shadow's Blade. The Shadow's Blade was created to be the perfect assassin's tool. It is highly sought after by any who settle differences with a blade, and many that possess it do not do so for long. But why is it called the Short Sword of Backstabbing? It gains no benefit to backstabbing whatsoever. At all. I mean, it's just a sword. It's a short sword +3. It's not like that's bad, but are you kidding me? No one in our party uses short swords. Does Ski uses short swords. We'll give it to Ski. Apparently that dagger we have her with is actually not what she's proficient with. Heart of the Golem. It's just a +2 dagger. I hate this. Why do they keep giving fancy daggers fancy names when really they're just +2 magical weapons? Only give it a fancy name if it does something. The Grave Binder, +2. Long Tooth. Also, a dagger, +2. Gosh darn it. See, this is straightforward. I understand what a sling +1 is. I read that, and I know it's a sling +1. And apparently I didn't have one, so good thing we found one. You know, Sting from The Hobbit earned its name because it did things other than stab stuff. It, like, lit up in the dark and was super effective against goblins, right? Or wait, no, I think it only lit up when there were goblins around. Or hobgoblins? Had hobgoblins even been around in The Hobbit? I can't remember. I think it was just goblins, right? It's probably been nearly 2 decades since I read The Hobbit. I just remember a lot of spiders and being really stressed out in Mirkwood.
Who can resist
Alright,
the mighty strength
well,
of Luther?
after having murdered 2 patrons of the Undercellar, we'll just go right back to the Blushing Mermaid and rent a couple rooms and take it easy for a better half of a day. Oh gosh! Halt! You will go no further. Word of your crimes has preceded you, and you shall be punished accordingly. If even half of what I heard is true, you are deserving of nothing but the swiftest of deaths. We just need to leave. We just need to leave, and then we need to go to the loading zone. We just need one character. Who the heck is Yvain? Why is Yvain angry at us? Wait, do you see this? What did we do to upset Yvain? That's really weird. I don't think that should happen. I don't know, maybe it should have. Alright, well, the jig is up. I guess we can't rest too many nights in Baldur's Gate without expecting to have our location given up. We just need to go to the Ducal Palace, right? I think. Where is that? It's this thing, right? For reasons. I mean, like, I think the official reason... So let's kind of break down what happened. We killed 2 of Sarevok's finest assassins, who were going to assassinate the last 2 dukes, at which point Sarevok would basically own the city of Baldur's Gate. But how anyone...
Save your thanks.
wouldn't see his rise to power as being suspicious, I don't
Here's
know.
a trusting fellow.
Then again, I'm also one of those people who thought that zombie films
And will not go lightly.
were an overreaction as to how people would interact with a global crisis, but apparently I was wrong about that too. So I don't know. Maybe people wouldn't be suspicious. You know. Maybe they just be like, "That's Sarevok guy. He's all right. He's all right." No, we should probably drop off Duke Helmet's body. I think this is the end of the game. Like, not the end, but it's like the no turning back point. So let's go drop off Elton's body. What did he say? The harbor master? Isn't this the harbor? Yeah. Yeah. And that boat that I never knew existed. Like, I don't know why we... You know what? We don't need to do this. We're just gonna drop Elton's body there. They'll figure it out. We gain nothing from... The evil party has no alliance with... Now I'm super paranoid. I'm gonna make a save. Oh, whoops. There we go. In case we come to very much regret that action. We at least have a backup. We'll let the Flaming Fist sort it out. Probably like knocked on the door and put Duke Elton in a basket like an orphan. Oh, it's Sorrel. Sorrel, are you... Oh, he just says the same thing he said last time. Alright, Sorrel. Well, whatever works for you, man. Anyway, yeah, we should go to this oh, come on! We should go to this temple and see if we can... Well, but we can't because we're being chased by Flaming Fist dudes who will probably murder us.
This is a trusting fellow.
If we go in here.
Not go lightly.
The vigilant one knows of all.
Yeah. We're really only interested in your potions. Give us your potions. All of your potions. Oh, that was so much money. But it was so worth it, right? It's that evil, the evil tax, the evil low reputation markup. Anyway, I figure having a good stockpile of potions will just make this next part of the game a little easier. You don't need them. It never hurts. Right. Oh, Mr. Kagan. You seem to already have quite a few potions there, my friend. Is that new ski? One. What's 6 divided by 20? What's 6 divided by 20? Or 20 divided by 6. Close enough. Close enough. These guys will get 3.
Who can resist the mighty strength of Luther?
Okay, I swear I have a purpose to what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the party to spawn on the bottom side of the map so that we can avoid those Flaming Fist guys. That's all I want. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so the assassins were gonna go kill the dukes, but even if they weren't there, we know that the doppelgangers will attack even without Slythe and Kristen, so we need to stop. But it doesn't make any sense. Why would we want to stop? I think at this point we don't actually care about the Duke. We don't care about the current status of Baldur's Gate. We just want to thwart Sarevok's plans strictly for revenge. Like, we're not here to save the city. We're here to just screw up our rivals' long-standing plans. Greetings. I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Sarevok. Well then, I'll need to see your invitations. Here are the invitations. Could you let us in now? We're in kind of a hurry. Don't be so impatient. Let's take a look at these invitations. Yes, they do look authentic. Alright, then you can enter. Darn right we can enter. This is our palace now. Oh no, like a single drop of water hit the mic. I'm sure it'll be fine. Could you please hand over your invitations to the palace? We don't need invitations. Could I ask why you don't need invitations? We're powerful sorcerers, and we'll blow you to bits where you stand if you don't get out of our way. Oh my, I'm trembling with fright. I'm about to be killed by mighty wizards. Men, kill these morons. Who?
Thank God.
Alright. Well, okay. I guess we'll just walk right in. Why not? Oh, look, it's Sarevok. Oh boy. What voice would Belt have? I don't know. He's like a noble. Now that our guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you have all been awaiting.
You know, this is special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, is that it? It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy that we have suffered with the loss of Entar's Silver Shield, but this is not the time for us to show grief.
Have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
What of Duke Elton? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him?
Oh, you know, Duke Elton, he's just kind of lying around. He's a man of the people. You'll find him outside, enjoying the fresh air.
What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war? With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need? What of
Yo,
the
mama.
Zentarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved.
Yeah, it's totally the Zentarum, guys. Everything points to them.
I believe that Elton was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
Then again, to be fair, like, half of these noblemen could be doppelgangers.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Wouldn't it be funny if even the doppelgangers didn't realize who the doppelgangers were, and so they were, like, running the charade in circles, not realizing that they don't need to?
Entar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm. If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Arm wants a war.
It's hilarious to hear Frank Welker delivering lines like this.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but...
So, I think we have to assume that Leah Joneth here and Duke Belt, is that actually his name? Duke, like, Mr. Belt? Yeah, just Belt. I think we have to assume these two guys are not doppelgangers, otherwise why would they need to be assassinated?
Resembles? That's ridiculous. The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
Rude.
If I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to mislead all of us.
Who would want to mislead us?
Who wouldn't?
Perhaps I could interject something before this meeting degenerates into meaningless bickering.
Oh, we are here to welcome our grand new Duke, so perhaps we should get on with it. Introducing the new Grand Duke Sarevok Enchev. I cannot do a voice as deep as Sarevok's. I am honored to be here before such respected assemblages of noblemen. I accept my new position with full awareness to my new responsibilities, and I will have many of them. I would first like to address many of the questions that have been asked earlier. The rumors about Am's mobilization for war are entirely true, as is the involvement with the Centaurum cohorts. But do not worry, we are not bereft of a defense. Although the recent Zentish attempt at depriving us of the most valuable war resource, iron, has weakened us, it has not crippled us. When my father was most recently murdered, I inherited his control over the western branch of the Iron Throne. They have a great deal of stockpiled iron, enough for all our needs. I will give this to the city to do with as you will. Unfortunately, our greatest military commander lies on his deathbed. Yeah, he does. I'm sorry, apparently I can't take anything seriously today. He is lying on his deathbed, like outside the harbor master. A grievous blow to this city. To ensure that the Flaming Fist is well led, I will be assuming control of the mercenary regiment, with permission from its current steward, Angelo.
That is not in your power to decide.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak!
Wow. Instead of waiting for the war to come to us, we will take it to them. With the Flaming Fist, we should be able to easily take the town of Nashkel, and then quickly fortify the mountain pass through the Cloud Peaks. What? Who dares interrupt? No one.
What do you need?
No one, good sirs. Alright, we're gonna chant and haste before they have a chance to murder us. Ah, okay. Oh, they weren't shocked by us. They were shocked by the doppelgangers. Cool. So we don't really need to worry. Why did Edwin get hit? Who hit Edwin? From the greater doppelganger? Well, that's no good. Was he the one who was casting haste? Crap. So we're gonna have him drink a potion, I guess. We can't use fireballs here because that would just kill all of our friendly flaming fist people. We need to get Edwin out of the way. Oh no, he did manage to cast haste. Everyone's moving quickly. We really just need... Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess.
Whatever.
This fight's going south.
Can I help you?
So we lost a spellcaster because of positioning. I suppose we'll just focus on the greater doppelgangers, of which there are a lot. It also looks like the doppelgangers managed to kill Leah, but not Belt.
Thank God. That would have...
One doppelganger down. Kagan really needs to swap over to his Morningstar. Let's focus on this doppelganger next, I guess. Never hurts to have a skeleton.
You're so...
The Grand Dukes are dead, killed by assassins in our midst. Look there, the killers accused of murdering the leaders of the Iron Throne. They must be part of the plot. I don't want them alive. Kill them. Kill them all. You have failed, Luther of Gladstone.
Save your thing. Who can resist the mighty? Here we go again.
Oh. Oh, whoa. Wait, why did Luther just, like, immediately die? Huh. Was that like a scripted loss? I think I have to assume it was. Anyway, we're actually over on the time for the episode today, so I think that's where we're going to cut it. When we come back, we will be doing that fight again, hopefully not losing Edwin so quickly. Do we have the old dialogue? No. So we can't check to see what killed us. But yeah, we'll jump back in there and hopefully have a better bout. What do you call it? A tussle. A fight. At any rate, thank you for watching, my friends. As always, take care out there, and I'll see you in the next one.